channel, Life According to Alycia Marks. I'm Alycia Marks, and this is Dishai Diamond.
Hi.
Entrepreneur, beauty guru, and my friend. And she's going to be with us today on my channel as we discuss 5 things that every woman should know. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I'm getting like eyeliner all over my new book. Okay, so I'm just going to have this here for some notes a little bit. So the 5 things every woman should know. Number 1, you are a work of art.
Yes, you are a masterpiece, girl. Like, don't let anybody tell you different. Everyone is beautiful in their own way.
It's like you're special, you have your own strengths and your own weaknesses, and I feel like so many women or like girls, we look at somebody that we think has it all together, especially through social media. You don't see all the flaws, and we want that. We want to be them, and we try to change ourselves and try to become that person.
So we want to be like just like that person. Like, oh, I want to be that successful. Oh, I want my hair like that. Oh, I want lips like that. Or, oh, I want to have a personality like that. Like, it all starts with you just being yourself, because at the end of the day, there's someone out there who wants to be you, and you're just being yourself. So,
well, and it's like, it's okay to let other people inspire you, but don't let it go beyond there. It's okay to work on your weaknesses and to develop your strengths, but you have to love yourself. Like, literally realize, like, you are a work of art.
like, for real, girl.
Like, you're special. Don't forget that.
And
That's
beautiful.
Number 1.
Number 2. I'm reading, you guys. Your body will only get you so far. Meaning, stop giving yourself to all these guys out here and sleeping with all these men, thinking that, oh, if I give them my body, that'll change their mind and they're gonna want me, or they're gonna marry me if I lay with this man. No.
Well, and also, like, you know, like, maybe some of you guys aren't like sexually active, but like the provocative pictures that you post on social media, you got the booty popping out and your chi-chi's out, and you know you might be getting some attention from guys, but it's not really the right guys.
It's like the wrong guy. Like, those type of guys are the guys that you don't want to attract, because those are the guys that are going to use you like to their full potential. Like, if you let a guy use you, he's going to use you because you allow him to.
Well, and it's like a cycle over and over again. Like, I hear so many of the same girls coming and talking to me like, Alycia, I thought he was different, but it's the same cycle, the exact same story. Like, yes, he is the exact same as the last person, and you can't change the cycle unless you do something different. So instead of trying to get a guy with your body, how about you work on developing your mind,
yes,
and your spirit,
and just figuring out what you like, and then just being the honest, true potential of you, and being the outgoing person that you honestly are, and make him like you for that specific reason. Specific.
If you spend more time focusing on you, developing you, and stop trying to find Mr. Right, Mr. Right will come.
He will find you. You don't go find him. He will find you.
And I know this is so hard to hear, because, like, honestly, like, these are the top 5 things that came to our mind when we were preparing for this video. And these are things that we struggle with too. We're not perfect
at all.
And these are things we have to remind ourselves about.
Like, I have to remind myself every day, because I'm going to be honest with y'all. I have a few insecurities so I'm like, okay, maybe if I do my hair this way, he'll like me. Or maybe if I dress a little bit like this, maybe he'll like me. I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired of trying to be somebody that I'm not for a guy to like me. I just want to be able to be me, and for him to like me that way and love my soul and my spirit more as far as how I look. Sorry, it was a bug.
Well, I think most of the time, I think that happens because we don't have enough faith that God has somebody out there for us and that he is preparing somebody for us. And so we just settle for whatever comes our way.
Yes.
Instead of working on increase our faith. Like, and I'm working on that too. Like, there is somebody out there for me. There's a great guy, and I just need to trust in the Lord. Trust.
Facts.
Okay, thing number 3. He's not gonna change, and it's not your fault.
It's not your fault, ladies. Like, stop beating yourself up because he didn't decide to change. Like, it's not your fault. If a man doesn't want to change, he's not going to change. You can't force somebody into change if they're not willing and wanting to change.
That's like my biggest issue, my biggest problem is, like, I'm like a perfectionist with everything in my life. And I like and I'm really good at seeing good in people, right? But what happens is I'll meet a guy and I'll see so much good in him and I'll be like, but this, you know.
Oh my God, I'm like that. I'm like, if you could just change this, we could be perfect. But it's like, no, like, I feel like if you can't love somebody for that one little flaw that they have, then why are you with that person?
Exactly. And just like, I think that also goes back to faith, that like, and I'm bad at trying to make people ready to be in a relationship, be ready for me.
I am too. I'll be like,
like, you're ready.
I'm ready.
You're ready.
We need to put a ring on these. We get married. We gonna have a family. I be doing the most, y'all. But I'm learning to like just settle down and to just chill and just be able to love and live my life. And if I could just find someone to live my life with without being like, oh, let's hurry up and get married, or oh, let's hurry up and be in a relationship. Look, let's start off as friends first. Like, let me learn to get to know you and what you like, and vice versa.
Well, and the thing is, most guys are pretty honest if you just ask them the right questions, but we don't want to ask the right questions most of the time.
We're scared.
Yeah, because we don't want to hear the truth. We want to hear what we want to hear. And there's two types. There's the dogs that you can't turn into men. You got to accept them for what they want, you know, let them go. And there's the guys that are really good guys and they're straight up and they're not, I'm not ready, but you know, you just want them to because
you just want to be in a relationship so bad. Just slow down and really like take your patience. Like, you don't have to rush. There's no need to rush, because what are you rushing for? You're going to get married. Do y'all really know what marriage is? Like, it's not the pretty picture in the fairy tale story that they tell us on TV. Like, it's hard work. It's literally like a job, like an at-home job. Like, you come home and you're never off the clock. You actually have to be like a wife and a girlfriend. Like, it's hard. It's probably why I'm single.
I know. It's a full-time job.
It is, girl.
It's one worth having, but it's worth it.
It is, but make sure you do it with the right person. What are we on for?
Question number 4.
Men and women are not created the same. I'm gonna read that again.
Men and women are not created the same.
Meaning, you need to embrace being a woman. Embrace that factor that you are a woman and you are not a man. Stop thinking that, oh, boys can do this, so I'm a girl and I'm gonna prove to them that I can be the same way. No, let's use our upper hand and let's be that different. Let's embrace the difference that we are.
Like, we have to remember that God created man and woman, and he's given us like specific, special, and this is individual too. As women and as men, we have different roles and different callings, but also as a woman, you have special gifts. Like, instead of trying to compete with your neighbor, trying to compete with the man, how about you work on like completing each other, being the best you, each of you being the best you, and making each other better, stronger, and instead of all the competition,
each other, like, become one with each other, and then just become like this one great couple together, instead of being like, oh, I'm better than you, but you're still my boyfriend, or oh, I'm better than you, but you're still my wife. Like, no, why can't y'all come together? It's not a competition. Why are you in competition with your spouse? Or why are you in competition with the opposite sex? Because if that's the case, you'll never win. Like,
I feel like a lot of that comes from insecurities, like as a woman and as a man. Because I've had a boyfriend before who tried to prove to me that he was the man all the time.
Ooh, girl.
And like, he would do things just to try to prove he was the man, and I would let him because I was confident with who I was. So I was like, but it wasn't attractive at all. But then at the same time, women, we do that too. We try to prove to a man that we can do it all by ourselves. We don't have to.
We're not supposed to. I mean, if you really think about it, I know this is going to sound like I'm not for women, but I am. I'm a woman. But men were created first. And I believe that women were made for men so they can have a companion. So, wait, I forgot where I was going with this.
You're going to the scriptures. You're going back to Adam and Eve and the ribs and all that. You're about to get deep. They ain't ready for that.
I'm pausing. But, like, I just feel like you don't... What's the question? That we're not created the same. So it's like, if that's the case, then you don't need to, like, be in competition with them. Like, Why?
And you guys aren't talking to two girls who are working a 9-to-5 job and following our man around. We are independent, working on being entrepreneurs, developing ourselves and our own business. And we're so confident in who we are that we don't have to compete with the man.
Because it's like, why am I competing with you? Like, I don't want to compete with you. I want to grow with you. Let's build together. I shouldn't be in competition with you.
Exactly. Okay, so we're moving on to number 5. You will never be able to make everyone happy.
No.
Amen.
That's something that I'm still working on. Like, honestly, like it is hard because you want to be inspirational. You want someone to look up to you, but at the end of the day, you have to realize that your happiness matters, and you're not gonna make everybody happy. You could be the sweetest peach in the whole wide world, but somebody in this world is not gonna like peaches, and you have to be okay with that. Like, it's not your fault. You're not here to make everybody happy.
Life is miserable when you try to make everybody else happy. It's because everybody else is in front of you and you're the last thing, and you begin to lose yourself when you try so hard to put the pieces in your life that everybody else wants you to have, and then you forget yourself. And I've realized even when I make great decisions, somebody still isn't happy about it.
True.
And I just realized,
and that comes with like a lot of jealousy. Exactly. And another thing that you have to realize, your enemies are closer to you than you think. Like, some people will want to be like your truly best friend just so they can get up under your skin and watch your journey grow, just so they can see how to tackle it, honestly. Like, so at the end of the day, you have to worry about you and what makes you happy, whether it's your best friend, whether it's your family, whether it's your spouse, whoever it is. If they're not happy with the dream that you decide to make, who cares? Because that's what makes you happy.
Well, you have to find somebody who wants you to be the best you and wants to uplift you.
That too.
But I think the underlying message of everything we share, the 5 facts that we shared with you that every woman should know, is that love yourself. Take time.
Self-love,
take time to create yourself and love yourself and
find
embrace
out what
yourself.
You like. Yes. Take the time out. I don't care if it's 30 minutes of your day. Take some you time and figure out what you like and what makes you happy, what you're actually interested in that does not involve other people. That's something that you can do by yourself. And you say, you know what? I enjoy doing this.
And, like, you're special. You're not me. You're not Alycia Marks.
You're not dishai Diamond.
You don't have to be. You are very special in your own very own way, and you have a specific purpose, and I strongly believe that. And I feel like that's, life is so complicated and it can be scary and overwhelming, but that's the beauty of this life, is that you get to create yourself. You get to learn, you get to grow, you get to become so much, that's the fun part about life.
It's so hard for people to steal your joy when you're the happiness that's making your own self happy. Don't let someone else be your happiness, because they can easily go away and then you're sad and miserable. So when you become the key and core of your own happiness, no one can steal that joy from you.
Amen. And we're gonna wrap it up there. And if there's other topics or anything that spiked your attention or things that you want us to talk about, comment them below. You can message us. Dishai Diamond has her own YouTube channel. I'm gonna post that. Well, thanks for watching. Toodaloo.
Bye.